burnt my arm. Someone could have burned you recently. I'm going into tarot right now. I wanted to go live, but something literally just told me to get on now. I'm still cleansing. That could be very important for you right now. I don't know what cycle the moon is at. I feel like someone could be under very heavy attack, especially if you're doing better. Someone can see that and be very angry or frustrated that you are, you know, living your life, doing better. I always recommend Palo Santo. It's my favorite to use. I have sage and everything else, but there's this feeling when you light Palo Santo, and maybe you can call it a placebo. We'll get right into tarot, don't worry. I do channel a lot of energy, so it could be very relevant to your situation. So if you hear me talk a little bit, that's why. Also, welcome to Cognitive Connections. If you're new and you were interested in a reading, I do get a lot of messages. It could take a few days to get back unless you put reading in the front. So if you want to text me for a reading, my personal phone number is on YouTube in the description box on my page. And within like 10-20 minutes of me posting a video, I should have it underneath the video linked in the description box. I'm actually worried about quite a few people right now. Also, if you see me looking off straight, I'm looking off into flames. I connect with them. It may sound stupid, I really don't care. But there's things we can't explain in this life. And someone really needs to be taking care of themselves right now. I think they're focusing too much energy on either another person, or you're thinking so much about what you want in this life that you're not taking any steps towards it. You have to remember it was just 2:32 on the clock. Manifestations only work so far. So if you're gonna manifest something and then you get an instinctual, intuitive feeling inside, like, okay, I should go to the grocery store. I should go on a walk. I should run right now. I should go to the gym. I should eat something healthy. And you're not listening to those instinctual feelings inside you, you are hindering your manifestations. Not just that, but holding on to the past will keep you in that same cycle. So if you're holding on to past people, if you're holding on to past work situations and all that, nothing will come in. It literally was the second I left, I finally decided to leave my grocery job and start YouTube, that I started getting 1,000 followers. And yes, I went to California. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But at the same time, I was holding on to that job and I was trying to start this one and it wasn't prospering. And the second I let go was the second it started taking off. And I haven't even been on here a year yet. So if you guys want this new person to come in, if you want this new work opportunity, and it's not that simple when it comes to work, because like obviously we have to pay our bills, children, everything else, support ourselves and the people you love. So it's not that simple, but sometimes the universe wants you to take that leap. Someone really needs to cleanse themselves. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, let God in. So you could, once again, be holding on to things that make you very comforted. An addiction can make you feel comfortable. And that's where courage comes in. There's always fear behind that. going to a new social situation, a new job, anything, you're going to have these fears. But it's pushing past the fears and getting comfortable in the uncomfortable where you will truly prosper. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Star family. Ooh, I love that. You're part of a team of souls. Call and support. Dang straight, dude. This one, I felt it too. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. You know, we are in this really woke stage where we will look to spiritual gurus and spiritual leaders, and you know, they're basically naming, and me included, basically naming 6:06 on the clock, what has worked through them, for them, through their trauma. You have to remember 6:16 on the clock. Sixes could be important, but you have to remember everyone's different, and when people are brutally honest, I also heard beautifully honest, but brutally honest and authentic, a lot of people can't handle that. So you have to be careful. It can be a suicide to your career. But it depends what you're trying to get across. If you're trying to help people, all the more power to you. All the power to you. What are these three? The Hermit, Death, Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Someone could have gone inside and really isolated themselves from other people. And in this time of isolation, you have completely transformed. And you've turned into this Queen of Candles. You've turned into someone very creative and attractive and, I want to say, out there. But there is someone planting seeds. This could also be you planting seeds on your creativity, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that someone else is planting seeds on you. And if you're interested in the signs, 9, 13, or 13 or 9 could be important, but we have Virgo and Scorpio planting seeds on a Queen of Candles. So that could be that, or it's literally you went inside and you isolated yourself, and through this isolation you went through a very transformative state where you could be planting seeds on your future, and you're going to come out as this Queen of Pentacles. Now that's not the deck I was going to use. The cards were just sticking out. Someone could be deep in their subconscious over you, or there could still be some things hidden. Someone could be doing stuff at night. The Star. You come off as very healing and influential. You're very caring and kind. You pour into multiple people's cups. But you need to make sure you're pouring into your own as well. The Star, the 9 of Pentacles, and defending yourself. I'm almost getting that this is your spirit guides protecting you. It's like you're destined for something, and once again, it does not matter your age. Please do not let that diminish your hope and prosperity to be like, well, I'm this old and there's this many young people in this career. Like, if there were 4 stuffed animals lined up and 3 were yellow and 1 was red, what do you think those people would pick? Or if there was 3 that was red and 1 that was yellow, which one do you think you would pick? most people are going to go for the rarest thing. Remember that when you start your career field thinking you're the oldest person, because we admire that, okay? You may also have to defend your job. The Empress. Someone can be a feminist. I feel like someone really is planning and plotting. They could see you as this star, this Nine of Pentacles, this Empress, and if you're not this Empress, this means like there could be someone that's really into you and their partner is pregnant. Their partner could feel very insecure right now because they were juggling the person that they were with and they don't know who the child is. I don't know who that's for. I am so sorry. If that is you, please let me know. I like to know what I'm picking up on because, like, what the fuck? Deception. Yeah. This Empress could be freaking out because they don't know who the kid is. I'm even getting best friend. And someone just didn't want me to talk. My voice just felt like, my pipe just like went like that and crushed. This Empress is deceptive. They're contemplating on what to do. They don't want their secrets to get out. There's judgment to them though. It's like it's gonna come out anyways. They could blame everyone else, but the thing is, if you put yourself in a situation, even though it's shitty, even if you didn't want to put yourself there, like, you guys, you gotta take responsibility for your actions. I don't care if I'm blunt. Like, it's going to benefit you throughout life. Take responsibility for your actions. Like, I antagonized the shit out of my ex that used to... Doesn't give him an excuse, 12:12 on the clock, but I wasn't an angel either. I was very hormonal and emotional and pregnant and crazy. I was also a teenager, but, you know. When my ex tried to mention something the other day to me, and I was like, dude, I was like 19 and pregnant. He mentioned, like, when I woke up and started yelling at him about a dream I had, which, you bitches know my dreams come true, but he did not. And when I got back from the state I'm in now, and I went back to California, he kept antagonizing me, like, did you cheat, did you cheat, did you cheat? And I wanted to see what he said, so I just said I had a threesome. And he was like, okay, good, I fucked Riley. And I was like, that's why you don't fucking lie, bitch. You're heartbroken now. Oh, I was like, I fucking knew it. That was the girl I had a dream about. And I had the dream multiple times when I was with him and in a different state. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to your fucking intuition. Just don't make an ass out of yourself by assuming things. I was that girlfriend at like 18. When I was pregnant, I woke up and I was like, you cheated on me! And he's like, what the fuck are you... I started cracking up when he mentioned that. I was like, dude, I was a teenager when that happened. I'm 27 now. And he was like, he had no words because he knows it's true. And he knows my character. And he knows I'm not like that. But damn. That's when I just first started getting into all my gifts. I know there's barely any young people on here, but for me, my gifts started picking up. The first time I really knew I had it was 15, but I didn't want to believe it. I was like, you're just acting crazy, you're fine. They got more powerful and projected. Especially if you hit 21 and you start having death dreams, you have multiple other gifts that we can get into separately together if you are interested. Someone can also be defending you. This is someone that wants an equal give and take. You are someone's wish fulfillment. This is someone that had a hollow victory with you. They could have walked away, left you, or deceived you in some way. This broke them. And this broke you too. Wounded warrior. Whoever's calling me Tweety, I apologize. I haven't answered yet. I'm just like kind of tripping out you calling me that. My grandpa, before he passed, would call me Tweety. So it's just really fucking weird. You keep calling me Tweety. I'm like, what is this? Mine. It's mine. You could be saving up money too. People could see you as very humble. Remember to have the courage to not stick yourself in isolation for so long. Sometimes you need to be in isolation, yes, to learn some lessons or grow. But humans are social animals. We're not supposed to be alone. We're not supposed to not have friends. No, don't have shitty friends, but at least have 1, 2, or 3. At least one that you can talk to. Or even like finding a community online. We're not supposed to be alone. That's super important for someone to know. You're not supposed to be alone all the time in isolation. The Magician. Also Aries energy. Someone could be manifesting you that had this hollow, empty victory with you. They want an equal give and take now because they didn't see what was in front of them. They do not have to be an Aries. This person just feels like they don't have a lot to give you. They could watch you online or your family online. They're having sleepless nights about coming forward because they see you as their emotional fulfillment. And they know that both of you would be victorious together with a lot of success. But there is a painful ending that has to happen first. And they're scared because they don't want to be left out in the cold by multiple people, or they are scared when they come forward of rejection and you're going to leave them out in the cold. They feel like there's a lot of people in competition over you, and I feel like you don't even feel that or think that. I feel like you're not in that headspace and you're like, oh sure. I feel like there's multiple people that like have not came forward. Remember to use discernment during my readings, please. They're not all going to resonate. And if you get Palo Santo, it's supposed to hardly smoke. If it starts smoking like crazy, that means you're under heavy spiritual attack. Sometimes it's just the way it burns, if it burns black, but it typically should never burn black. Death. So left out in the cold, a painful ending, competition, fighting, and conflict, and then death. Also Scorpio energy. Is this person attached to someone else? Yes. Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is the person they're worried about leaving out in the cold, but why? They have a choice between lovers. These two people could possibly work together in some kind of way, or they could share a home, or they live with a King of Swords that they both live with. Maybe this is a father. There's a choice between lovers here, also Gemini energy. There's a heavy sense this person wants to collaborate though with you, yeah, and move towards calmer waters. This King of Pentacles. They're crying over the past because you are the Queen of Pentacles and they're the King of Pentacles. And this would be justified. Also Libra energy. This is actually your justice and it's fated for you. Something creative is fated for the both of you. And it's going to be very victorious and successful. Speed, velocity, all these things of the Chariot. This could also be a twin flame with the yin-yang at the end. A Tower moment is bound to happen for people, some people. There's going to be a complete destruction, like the Ten of Swords, a painful ending, a complete destruction. I have to pull from that love deck real fast, even though not everything in there is love. Be careful of deceit. That's why I said you need to get Palo Santo and be protecting your energy and yourself right now, because someone is planting seeds, causing illusions. On a Two of Cups relationship and the Ten of Pentacles, someone knows how, maybe this person's in a relationship and their partner got a reading done on you or found some stuff out or was dreaming about it, but like this person they're attached to knows that you guys won't just even be in love, but you'll prosper. Death. They're doing everything in their power to stop this Nine of Pentacles from coming together with a twin or something like that. That's actually kind of crazy. Okay. Was not expecting this. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you from fucking leaving. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and acceptance. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. And last, someone needs to be aware of what they're projecting though, because like the same qualities you possess and they possess are what's in you. Sadly, I need to learn that too. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So don't be so scared that you're going to make a wrong choice. I'll say this. The only thing stopping you from going after what you truly want is fear. So if you're scared of something, you're not going to go after it. But what is greater? The fear of whatever you have a fear of, or never being able to have that opportunity again or chance, or never finding out what it is? That's my question for you today. Is it worth being scared or getting rejected over never having someone at all, or never finding out what something is? I'd rather not die like that. I'd rather have taken the chance than to cower and sit in fear, which I do often. I'm working on it. Goodbye. I love you guys. Don't be a me. And if you do be a me, be the get up me. Okay? Okay.